So I want to talk about trusting in your timing today. Hey guys, what's up? Trusting in your timing of everything in your life and really allowing that to be what it is for you instead of getting stuck on this hype that you are behind or that you have to go and go and go and go and go. I don't know where you live, but in America, the hustle culture is very alive and there is a lot of wisdom and actually speeding up that comes from tuning into your feminine energy. And I'm going to label it masculine and feminine energy for the sake of this video and my point, even though I'm not super loving those terms. I'm a type of spiritual teacher who is not super in hypes. I don't love like saying things that sound frou-frou. I like to really make things practical so that anybody in any life path can understand and gain something from it. And so, but for the sake of this video, I'm talking about tapping into your inner wisdom and really allowing your true self and desires to lead the path without you having to rush the timing and to keep up with this elusive thing in the future that you have to reach, because when you reach it, you will be XYZ. So let's talk about trusting in your timing and really listening to yourself and surrendering into that. Let's get into it. So my name is Grace Moralia. Hey guys, what's good? I specialize in trauma healing, subconscious reprogramming, and limiting belief work. What I help you do is get to the root of your inner wounds, blocks, and limiting beliefs so that you can unravel and heal them on a subconscious level so that they can stop blocking you from being your true self, so that you can feel free in your life, because everything that you have been in your past, everything that you've been exposed to, especially from childhood, comes with you into your adulthood until you decide to stop it. That could be relationship patterns or relationships with money or anything in your life. And so to me, the key of the spiritual path is to connect to your true self and live from an authentic space, which means you are free from the past and free from those conditionings and allowing yourself to truly thrive. So I teach you how to heal and become your best self through many modalities, which I will list out of curiosity. I know people have been curious, so I'm going to list them: hypnosis, parts work, internal family systems, energy healing, oracle readings, channeled guidance. I help you love yourself, and they are all practical tools that I share with you to help you get to this point. So if you're interested in working with me, you can text my business phone number below if you are serious about that, and just have a no pressure conversation with me, and we can see if it aligns for you so that you can make the best educated decision from us talking from that point forward. But I offer coaching and in-person retreats in Sedona, Arizona, so you can let me know what you're interested in. I love talking to you guys. Thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe if you like my energy. Let's get into it, okay? So how to know you're on the right path is very simple and yet complex, but we're going to get into it for the points of my video that I'm going to make later. For you to know who you truly are and live from that place, you do not have to be afraid of what comes. You don't have to be afraid of what comes, because you will be in the right place at the right time. The issues arise when you're not listening to who you really are and what you really want. If you are dimming down your light, if you are dimming down your needs, if you are invalidating yourself, maybe because you haven't received validation as a child or in your past somehow from your relationships, maybe you're used to invalidating yourself and your needs and your dreams. Maybe you're used to not getting what you want, which a lot of us can relate to that thing of, oh, I'm not used to getting what I want. But these are all beliefs that can actually be retraced through the body. If you have something that's a part of you that's holding you back from being who you want to be and being your most free, authentic version of yourself, you can heal it. It's really as simple as that. And that's the tools that I share with you in my coaching. But I want you to understand this. Any part of yourself that you want to shift, any part of your life that you want to shift, you can backtrack it and understand what the root of the wound is, or the root of the belief is, so that you don't have to identify yourself so deeply with it and can let it go. The key to becoming your most authentic self and being in your highest timeline and your most aligned timing is to release the layers that keep you from being that. So really looking at what are you holding on to that keeps you from being your most authentic self? What layers of yourself need to go for you to reach another version of yourself? It's about stripping away what you're not to become who you are meant to be, basically. And when you can strip away what you're not, then you're left with your authentic truth. When you're connected to your authentic truth, then you can trust your timing. You are working with the divine then very closely when you are connected to your authentic truth, when you are listening to that, because the divine wants to move and birth through you. The divine wants to light your life up with new. So when you allow that process to happen and you teach yourself to detach from what you think your timing should be, what you think the speed you should be moving at is. When you learn to detach from those things, then you course correct. You are in the highest timeline for what God wants for you. And that is beyond your understanding, but you can access that knowing through the direct connection with your inner self, through how you feel. Your feelings will tell you how connected you are to your true self or not. So it's important for you to feel yourself, connect to yourself, and then notice, does this feel in alignment with me? Does this feel like it's distracting me? Is this taking away from my authenticity? Do I need to put up more boundaries? Are these people really helpful for me, or are they draining me? Is this taking away from my true self? It's 2025, people. It's time for us to really focus on our dreams and allowing those to manifest. There's always going to be political issues. I feel called to share this. There's always going to be political shit. I don't even tune into that. Because it's just distracting. There's always going to be stuff like that. So instead of placing your energy in things you can't control, what you can always control is your alignment with yourself. What you do with your time and energy, how you move through this world. How are you moving through this world? You will always be challenged. You will always be tested. So if you make it your priority to say, hey, I'm going to live for my authentic truth today, then you will be moving throughout the world connected to your authentic truth. You will, number one, know what you don't want, know what you do want. Number two, be able to cut through the bullshit. You don't want to handle the bullshit. You don't want people all up in your shit. You don't want people all up in your shit when you're connected to your true self. You don't have time. That's why I say God bless all the people who hit me up who don't want to work with me, or actually just want my energy, and are hitting me up, trying to talk to me, and from my channel, and I'm like, y'all, I don't have time. I'm sorry, I already give you so much content. Like, I give you so much energy. I cannot be available for that. Like, boundaries, baby. I work really hard on myself, and I cannot be what you guys need all the time. I mean, I can't be what anybody needs all the time. I can only be what I need, and I can't even do that all the time. If we know that we're always going to be challenged, then isn't it a key code for us to like be connected to the true self and make decisions based on that, even though life is going to be messy no matter what? No matter what. No matter if you are people pleasing, no matter if you're crossing your own boundaries, no matter if you're hustling and destroying your body or taking care of it and being slow and intentional, you are still going to be challenged in life. So creating a right relationship with your inner guidance and God's timing, and trusting that when you're listening to your path, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded, and it will be beyond what you think that you should get. It will be something that is divinely orchestrated, because there are way too many people out here that are not listening to their path. So you listening to your authentic self allows the divine to move through you in the way that it's meant to create miracles or whatever types of abundance that are meant for you. They're meant for you. When you rush the timeline, you miss out on lessons. You're still gonna get them, but you're missing out. You're trying to skirt around the lessons that the divine needs you to move through before it can give you or provide you with whatever you're thinking, which is an illusion. We're always reaching. We're always reaching. How you're tending to right here, right now is really important. Really, really important. So my biggest point of this video is connecting to your true self. Connecting to your true self allows the timeline that is meant for you to happen. It allows the divine to work through you, and it speaks to you through your heart and your gifts and your dreams. Therefore, you're able to manifest those in right relationship to life. We are seeking to come back to right relation with life. The ego likes to take and grip and hold when really life is moving. Gripping attachment creates illness and stagnancy. Stagnancy? Yes. So, your mission, your intention should be, am I living from my true self every day? This is a daily questioning throughout the day. Am I listening to my true self? What does that look like outside of me? Are my relationships reflective of this true self? If not, how can I shift them to become in resonance with my true self? And then you trust the timing that unfolds from all of that space. And if you need help with all of this, it's very important for you to unleash, let go of the layers of the false self, the identities, the ego, the past, the stories that keep you stuck where you're at. It's so, so important for you to heal those things. For you to find who you really are and what you're meant to be doing and who you're meant to be with in everything. Wouldn't you rather be on the highest God's timeline than your ego's? Wouldn't that feel better for you? Wouldn't that feel better for you to allow the divine to move through you? That's what my work will help you do, to get that clarity, to release those layers, to give you the tools that will help you for the rest of your life to heal the wounds and limiting beliefs so that you no longer have to carry the past with you and these identities with you. So that is what we do in my coaching programs. You can check my testimonials and website for more details to see how I have been influencing other people's lives and reading descriptions about what I provide in those sessions. When we allow ourselves to let go of the ego, we will fall into divine flow that will nourish us and support us in ways that we don't know yet. But anywhere you're not listening to your intuition is where you need to start. And if you don't even know what your intuition is, we got something else to talk about. It's okay, baby, but it's time to tone it up, because we don't have time. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Reach out if you want more support and are called to my work. I trust that God will plant it in your heart and you will feel that, and I ask you to trust that. And please like and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.